Peace. How you doing, Sticky? Linley again. That's a problem. So where's our backup location? That's rubbish. I mean, he was in a very good position. I don't know why he needed to try and do this. This is such a, obvious mistake. The cannon's almost finished. And if he blocked this location, which I assumed he would do, I would have put a gateway and a pylon here, and it would be very difficult for him to block one of these two locations as well as this one, whilst this cannon's mowing everyone down. And notice that because his gateway was metagamed behind his nexus all the way over here, this zealot, instead of spawning here, because the gateway is placed here for example, spawning all the way over there. So the zealot's actually useless. Like, the time that it takes for this zealot to get to the ramp where it would have spawned if he didn't metagame, this is like 9 or 10 shots. Like, this is like 10 seconds this is going to take. Okay, maybe not, maybe 5 or 6, but you know, it all comes down to this 0.89 photon cannon weapon speed.
Are you famous yet?
Are you famous yet? In the StarCraft community, especially the Russian part of it, I'm pretty famous. But no one's recognized me on the streets of Liverpool yet, that's for sure. Aren't you that cannon rushing guy? No, not yet. One day, Paul, one day. Thank you so much for the sub, by the way, almost forgot that part. Oh, Florencio! How are you doing, my man? I've missed you. I've been not streaming for a month, but I occasionally peek in on your stream. Maybe if I streamed with cam, people will recognize me more. Oh crap. Not the ranked button, not yet. I'm a pretty big deal. That's right, Paul. Hello, Sparky. The cat could be playing, and I'm just sat nearby with the mic. You have evidence for that because I brought the mic much closer. Can you guys hear the music okay, by the way? Okay, thank you. Oh, hey, Mr. Flappy Pants. Nice game. Wow. Hey, Terratex. $6K Terran. I used to be afraid of 6K Terrans. Now it's like you have to be 6.3K Terran. Otherwise, 6K Terran, I don't even care. I've evolved. GG, Musaro's here. Hey, Mr. Bubs. Turkey Dinners. A lot of classic names today. Musaro. Terratex Rain, Flappy Pants, TN. What's up, TN? Ragey Poo, my bae. They're the cannon rushes we need. That's exactly what I thought. Yeah, we've been blessed by the real sewer mermaid. Oh, heck. You guys remember when I was talking about 6.3K and above Terrans that I'm afraid of? Well, here's one. Heckin' the Muslim. Heckin' Brits, ruining my day. I'm a 0% win rate against a Muslim. Oh, this is unranked for now, Terratex. And I would play on your account, Kazabubu, but it means I have to transfer my hotkeys and I can't be bothered. This is fine, I'm playing the Muslim, like you can't ask for better opponents. My unranked MMR is probably 6K. It might even be above 6K. I could ask the Muslim afterwards, I guess. If I could muster up the courage. He's very friendly and approachable, actually, the Muslim. Alright, so far so good, eh? Oh no, he's got a bunker! That bunker is a problem. That bunker is a big fucking problem. No! Alright, well, we can't do the original plan anymore. We just have to be happy with stealing his gas. And forcing a bunker. But now that was my domain, now it's his domain, you know. So I'm hoping he just attacks me and I kill him with 3-gate robo. But he could, if he just gets a CC down and doesn't attack me now, gets a tank and a Raven, or a Liberator and a tank, or a Viking and a tank. Tank is the main part here. That's a lot of Marines. So I want to push out with this warp prism. But I don't want to get dropped.
Research complete. Upgrade complete.
I have +1 and 3 stalkers. That's a good ratio, right? Ow. I think I was in a good spot to win if I didn't let him do that, which is a shame. Oh, why doesn't he assume I have another disruptor behind this? No! Oh, camping. Oh, GG. Fuck me. Just like 4 stimmed Marines and everything I lose is like a warp prism with a disruptor in it. Yeah, turkey dinners. I've been away for a month, that's why all the cats are gone. You went 2-1 against a Muslim 3 days ago. Wow, that is an achievement, Master. I have yet to beat him. Yeah, I do have your hotkeys. I mean, my hotkeys saved in your account, but they're different, Kazababy, so I'll play on them and then something will be different, and that'll annoy me. Yes, please, Musaro. Post it on the Discord. There's a channel, PVT. Is this even my final form? I hope not, Reiji. Oh, I feel like I could have won that one. That's generally when I've been losing against Terrans. I felt like I've made mistakes. I can't point my mistake that game though. He built that bunker and I couldn't stop him, but I'm not sure I could ever stop him. So you can't call it a mistake, it's just he did the right thing. I'll look at that replay again actually. Is that Talden? Hey Talden. But yeah, actually the main mistake there was that I had my wall prism out of position and he actually just found it with Marines and killed it with Marines. And I shouldn't have lost the wall prism and disrupted. If I had, I mean if I had kept it alive, oh my goodness. Rom, please! What is the meaning of this? So why does he do this and then build his buildings? Like he looked like he didn't know a cannon rush was coming by the way he acted with his probes. Oh my goodness. Don't know what happened there, but I plebbed out is what happened there. I plebbed out. I should have just reinforced that and won. That was a win. Damn it. Oh, I had a chance. I threw it away. RIP. Thank God this wasn't ranked. Okay, so this was PVT, Plebbed first Warp Prism and Disruptor to handful of Marines. And this wasn't worth playing because he metagamed but then was just completely awful by letting me go up the main spot. So if he knows what a cannon rush is on year 0, he'll know I'll go to that spot first and he doesn't block it even though he metagames his buildings. And then he attacks the wrong pylon and then I don't do the shift correctly. So it's like a Diamond 1 game. But that's why we warm up, huh? Hey Dan, how you doing? Some people normally put their gate there but then check for a cannon rush at the bottom of their ramp. Like why would I cannon rush the bottom of his ramp if he doesn't even have a gateway there? So why are you checking the bottom of a ramp? Like it makes sense, some people, who else? There's Rotti and I think what's his name? I should really remember. It's Bowman. He also doesn't build on his ramp, at least all the time. Because I played him on barcodes, he didn't know a cannon rush was coming. And he just does that. But then you don't check for like you know, you don't build something and then check somewhere that you don't care if it gets cannon rush. Like it would be a huge mistake. Unless that was the world's fastest turnaround and he saw that the probe was there and was like, actually I better get out of here. Get back to mining and get my 5 minerals. Well, did you see his first probe, Talvin? That was what gave it away. Because what you do is you go gateway, and then before you build your second gateway, you pop down the ramp. Look at this. Rossi meta, man. So this I don't believe is a meta. It doesn't have to be. But if you had a probe waiting at the bottom of the ramp before I arrived, I'm way more inclined, right? Bum 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 bum. Did I not cancel that? What a Rudy Doody. Oh, I cancelled that. Oh my god. And I didn't cancel a thing that game. Alright, other than me forgetting what cancelling is, this fellow looks rather dead. $5.5k trust. We can believe it. And yeah, guys, I'll show you what I mean. Oh, I deleted the replay. No, I won't. I won't show you what I mean. If you cancel buildings instead of letting them die, you keep some of the money. I'll work on that, Dan. Ah! Alright, the Muslim replay is up on my Discord. So So let's have a look at that. I need to learn how to beat the Muslims, so this is perfection. Not just a replay. Gum would be perfection. Alright. So we were told it was a bamboozle cannon rush. So that's an interesting first pylon. And we had a chrono first, so I'm still within the realm of understanding. There goes the forge. So this is harder to scout. You don't know if it's a pylon and a bunch of gateways outside your main or something until you see there's a pylon here, and then even you might want to verify that it's not a forge here. Because if you see this pylon and you go, oh, it's a cannon rush, I'll like wall off and go 2 racks, and then it's a gateway, then you're in big trouble. Walling off against Terran, not necessary, so it's not a big deal. Oh, so we have an obnoxious first pylon that the Muslim doesn't care about much. Oh no, he builds a second. Was this a reactive second racks? Let's look at it from the Muslim's perspective as well. Okay, so he sees another probe and he's like, let's put down another barracks. Or does he? He sees the pylon and then he says, let's put down another barracks. So the Muslim isn't pulling for the pylon. It's a fake cannon rush. Yeah, so the first pylon is like, oh, look at me, I'm cannon rushing you, but I'm not. So you don't react as hard to it. It's a true bamboozle. Blocking off the wall off. And then we've got another. Oh damn, so this isn't possible anymore, right? Oh no, it is. Yeah. It's just not as good as it was before because this would be a reshiftable. You can shift it back pylon. But you can still do this. And this is very funny because you can get the cannon up immediately, which is a huge deal. And you can cancel these 3 pylons maybe. So wait, what's the Muslim's idea here? He's just waiting for his racks to finish. Very patient, doesn't care, just like, well, I'll deal with it. So we probably just cancelled that and built... Oh, another cannon, okay. That would be in range 1, 2, 3, in range of this bunker. So he does pull for this cannon. This is a bamboozle, isn't it? This is relies completely on him not overreacting, actually underreacting. And then he has to use that thing Dan was talking about, perhaps, to cancel the building and retrieve some of the funds back. Oh, that was nice. He did it. That was real nice. And then we got 1 marine in a bunker and 2 more coming. But the cannons are going to be in range of the SCVs around, and the CC itself acts as a wall where you can't get the surface area of your SCVs on there, so they're kind of forced closer to the cannons, and that helps a lot. So even though it's a 2 racks, and you'll hear Prince say don't go high ground against a 2 racks, you can do it if you've got a really nice setup like this. Because if you think about it, basically you got your first pylon up, the one that I would put on the low ground, and then your first cannon up immediately, because the cannon's not really delayed. You put your 3 pylon wall up and then your cannon, and it's not very delayed. So it's one cannon and it's hitting the defensive bunker, as opposed to the cannon on the low ground, and it just sits there doing nothing. So it's very efficient if you can get this up. I might try it. I just worry that people would just pull their SCVs immediately. But then I guess you can just continue the game. GG. That's very funny. The 3rd game he just walled you out? Yeah, that's pretty mean. Well, it's not mean if you cannon rush the ramp and they don't pull for the ramp, because they're like, I've just spent money walling off that I wouldn't normally spend, so I'm behind in a macro game. I'm not going to then pull a bunch of SCVs on top of my 2nd depot being so early. So usually they don't actually pull for the ramp, but they should. I think they definitely should, right? 2 times in a month? Hashtag blessed. Thank you, Steve, for your vote of confidence in my streaming regularity. I streamed way more than 2 times in April. Thank you very much. If your name was the Masuro, I have a feeling he would pull workers for the first one. Yeah, perhaps. See, Dan, look at all the fun you can have if you barcode. I have a feeling, Dan, he jumps on his cheeky little barcode, one that he'll never tell Rotti about, one that he'll have to keep a secret until he dies. But he's got one. Maybe even 5. This was game 1. But you won game 2. So he surrendered, right? He was like, okay, game 2. I'm guessing he didn't metagame as hard or at all game 2. And game 3 was like, that's it. No more losing. Oh, you won 3 when he walled off. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Actually, yeah, walling off isn't that great if you're Terran. You went gate expand in game 3. Oh no, the cancel! Fuck my heckin' heckers, guys. Oh really? Oh my god, I just don't cancel anything. Okay, well, I need to learn to basic micro. Is his thing trapped? It is. His thing is definitely trapped. One of these games. Oh, that's clever. I really want to get an expand here. GG. So I would have had gas for my Void Ray. I just needed 300 and I win the game because he literally just has one robo. He doesn't even have a base. Oh man, my cancels today have been very questionable. Well, I haven't heard anything. This is about the Marine Arena tournament. I haven't heard anything about being banned. So, that guy knows more than me apparently. Especially since I haven't signed up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Melexo is back. Hey man, thank you so much.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. Grim said a bad word. That's right, Bernie. Yeah, the ban would be about basically it was like we were in the finals and I didn't show up for the second game because somebody in the finals was somebody that was banned from that tournament. They just signed up on a Smurf. So if you're banned from an arcade tournament, it doesn't mean much because apparently you can just sign up on a Smurf and be like, that's not me, that's my friend. With the same hotkeys as well. That was the thing. This guy, the Smurf again, had the exact same, very specific hotkeys in Marine Arena. Like you learn them and then they just don't change forever. So the evidence was damning, but they just let him play and he got into the finals. So if they banned me, it would be because I didn't show up out of protest to that guy being in the finals. Banned like Grimmy from tournaments. I haven't been banned from tournaments yet. That command is not factually accurate. But no one said anything about bans yet, except for the Archvile just now. Yep, just go straight back home. Well, we saw what we needed to see. There is a cannon and a gateway. Let's see where that fella's off to. Oi! Damn it. He's not in attack range. He's pulling another one. Oh no, he's not. He's making a spine crawler. Apologize for my music disappearing. Oh no, don't die. Oh, he died anyway. Even if I told him to live, he died. Alright. Okay, but now I do know that he wanted to go and build that aggressively, so that at least tells me he'll build the hatch here or here. Most likely. He doesn't have to, of course. He can build whatever he wants. A lair? What is this? So it's most likely a Nidusworm, but it could be a infestation pit for some quick swarmy boys. Either way, it's probably not going to be Ravagers after a Nidus one or a lair. I mean, infestation pit. It's got a handful of links suggesting it is the Nidus worm option. You know, just on the basis. Just on the basis of I've been playing a lot of Zerg recently, so I know what it's like. But you basically, you're not, is it already going? Oh Jesus. That's so early. See, I did some cancels there. Hope everyone's proud. Die! Oh, one hit. My luck. The fudge is that? Heckin' fudge. I'm gonna alt tab a second. Don't mind me. Gonna get my music back. I don't have the gas for another immortal, so we can just start the party with the War Prism. Better hotkey these so I can get there faster. I actually barely lost any probes there, so I have full saturation without having to buy any probes because I was oversaturated. Alpha Star style. So he's probably got another base. Yeah, and we're going for those things. That's a luck move, like I hope this guy doesn't know what a pylon does and the implications of A-clicking it. He fucked up those locusts, that's a mistake. Oh Jesus. They're just guarding. That's fine, better that than shooting. Please die. The last few seconds of Locust last for like 10 seconds, I swear. Just got the queen. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's a Nidus. Where are the locusts? He just doesn't use them. His queen count is abysmally low. Ow, bad micro. I shouldn't have lost that. got no gas and no queens. And he's now like staccatoing his things. They're coming in like 3 and then 7 and then 5. GG! Yeah, that is the standard strong response, and you can see it is strong. It takes me like 10 minutes to actually get through. But Nida Swarm into Swarm Host, you know, doesn't get stronger than that. So the tell was that he well, went for a really fast lair off of 1 gas, and you can't really go infestation pit after this, especially since this is lair before queen, so he doesn't have lava for anything either. You know, he's got on maximum 3 lava this whole time. You just don't get more than that unless you get your injects. So that's a huge mechanic at play here. Losing my first probe was really bad though, because I can't go and see if he has another hatchery. I'm just blind to that. So at some point he sends his lings by and I'm like, oh no, you've got another base. You're going to maybe Nida Swarm into that other base and then go speedlings and then play a macro game basically from there. And some players like Cham really like doing that, and it's not that bad. It's not that great, but it can win. Especially if I push into a bunch of queens and I don't understand how good queens are and I just die because queens are a great defensive unit. This happened way earlier than I thought it would be. And in his defense, I should have known that because I saw it was lair before queen, which is super early. Your first 100 gas, you don't even get speedlings, you just go straight into lair. It's the first 100 gas. You get United Swam was that 36 seconds. 3 minutes 30 Nidus, but now you can defend this with 2 stalkers and a pull. So we actually only lost 3 workers, and I was 3 workers oversaturated when I was attacked, so didn't actually work out. But everything from my end could have been earlier, and I also could have got this Overlord. Look at him. Look at him. He should have typed /dance at that moment, but he didn't because he has no flare. So then this guy sends out his lings. It was a nice move just to mind game me, like, oh, look at me, I have a base. He's actually looking for my base. Look at this. How swish is that on the minimap especially? That looks great. So he's scouting out if I have a base. Or is he... Okay, no, this is if he wants to Nida Swarm Swarm Host later. Nida Swarm Locus. You know, Nida Swarm Locus. It's very clever. Glad I checked this replay now. And yeah, I know a lot of people don't like this situation. They say that double Robo Immortals loses to Swarm Hosts. It depends on how much damage you take to the Nida Swarm. I barely took any damage. He lost more than I did. I lost 3 probes that were oversaturating, and at 8 minutes in 2 minutes time we're gonna lose our mineral patches anyway. So it's not a huge deal really. I probably just didn't need to focus that Nida Swarm down once I saw he brought them back. Because if he got a Nida Swarm up and then Locust my main, if he used all of his Locusts he would kill my Nexus, but I would kill his hatchery in return, and then Warp Prism plus Immortals means he can't expand really. I mean, I guess technically he could have expanded, and if I didn't find it in time he may have got something up, but it's not a very likely win condition for him to base trade. He needs to push me back, but because he doesn't have any queens, because he skipped queen, he went lair into queen. He hasn't got queens for this fight. Yeah. It feels me favored. I know people say it's not, but I feel like this is me favored. He could have done better with the Swarm Hosts. Then they're actually a surprisingly difficult unit to use. Like there is skill involved in using Swarm Hosts correctly. Yeah, that's what I was saying last patch with the Nidus Worm having 5 armor all the time. I was thinking if you just force 3 Stalkers to recall and you didn't even go Nidus Worm, you just went straight Swarm Host, that's a huge problem. The 3rd Stalker especially delays your 2nd Robo, and I feel like you just don't have the Immortals to deal with it the way I did deal with it there. I only went 2 Stalkers there, and they were used specifically to swat away the Nidus Worm, and then everything was fine. And Dan, he can't have many Lings for the simple fact that he doesn't have a Queen and he's got 1 hatch, so he's got that really slow ass, really bad production of Lings. You just can't go 1 hatch Lings and expect to defeat a Protoss. And if he went Muta, I would have killed his hatchery before the Muta killed the Immortals and such. So he then has to base race me with like 5 Muta or whatever he banked. Probably like 5 Muta. And then he just dies. Because I still have a gateway, I can produce 1 Stalker at a time, or I can get 1 Phoenix out. Some people have tried, of course, to go Muta. But it needs to be from ahead, you need to get an advantage. So again, it's like Swarm Host. Like if you just get an advantage and go lair tech of any kind, it seems like you win. Except for maybe Hydra, I think that's just too bad to do anything with. Because Hydra, you need the upgrades, and if you rush them, then you've just got really slow, bad ranged Hydra. Oh, ninja base Spire. Yeah, but then that's the coin flip. If I catch you, then you'll lose the hatch to a Warp Prism and 2 Immortals. I guess, yeah, I don't know how the timing works out with that kind of stuff. Remember, these are all going hatch first. If you don't go hatch first and then you do something sneaky like that, then what am I doing? It's not a Zerg, is it? It's a Terran. So I'm not like playing a lot of things that Print and Dan are playing because their opponents are metagaming them. These supply blocks. 2 bunkers. Two. 2 bunkers and a supply block, yeah. Oh, I cancelled. Once again, my escape button completely broken. Good news is he went thing instead of other thing, so that's great. I don't know even why I made 2 adepts, they're so useless. He's doing a drop. Oh! Weird.
Base is under attack.
Oh, a mule. Look at that. Are you kidding me? These things keep getting away on 1 hit. Like that Overlord last game.
Mineral field depleted.
GG. Oh, a lot of unfortunate things that game. And no expand, and I have 900 minerals, and also this 400 mineral nexus. In theory, I could have 1200 in cannons, so another 6 cannons. Wait, that was bad math. Daniel, save me! Like 8 cannons, not 6 cannons. And then I would have won that push. But he managed to escape with 2 cyclones off of 1 hit left. I feel like that was the game ender for me. And yeah, he dropped a mule to repair. Four Tempest into Oracle is good against, well actually no, 5 Tempest and Oracle is good against Viking. I should have gone 3 Tempest into Oracle. But the biggest problem there is that I lost map control. I couldn't scout or expand. Like I didn't feel comfortable to do either of those things. Just because of the fact that he had 3 cyclones out on the map. So I felt like if I expand and he finds it, then I lose my expansion for free. If I scout for his base and he just finds my adept or probe or something, then I lose that for free. So I just wasn't sure what he was up to, which is really bad. And also on King's Cove, it's so difficult to actually push in with the Tempest, because there's 2 geysers that you have to fly over. Just like on Cyber, but on Cyber your proxy is closer to the CC, to the base, the command center. So it's a mixture of King's Cove being really difficult to push in with, so I couldn't get any vision that way, and I didn't have any map control because he slid by. And I guess that's a King's Cove problem. He just slid by 3 cyclones and caused me a lot of trouble. Oh, here we're gonna find out. It's 2! It's 2, motherfucker. Okay, Hecker. Heckin' Hecker. No, no. Are you kidding me? Well, that's just rude.
Warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under attack.
How interesting. How does he not go blink from here? You know, he goes heckin'.
GG. Ha! Sneaky, sneaky War Prism boy. I do like a good Void Ray Immortal game. Really? 5.4k? That guy played quite well. Like Warp Prism, Immortal Drop and everything. I mean, he lost the Warp Prism, but at the same time he recalled the Immortal out, which is pretty clever. It's definitely not a 5.4k feeling player. Felt much better. Yeah, it was a battery drain at the start. It was very funny. And Musuro, 3 Tempest with +1 will kill the 120 health Cyclone. So I usually go 3 Tempests into Oracle against Cyclone players, but this guy was that Terran player was very strange, wasn't he? Because he went something like 2 Vikings off of a no reactor starport into reacted starport, so I wasn't sure what he was doing, so I just kept him making Tempest. Yeah, he kept me guessing in that game. I definitely wasn't sure what that Terran was doing. So this was a funny game. I'll just put Stargate, Immortal, Stargate Robo versus 3-Gate Robo. I was very surprised when I saw that first Immortal come out. Usually you go Blink if you go that many Stalkers first. There's no way it was 5.4k, I don't believe it. Hey, not a weeb anymore. Yeah, I get +1 air if they're massing Cyclones. I used to get +1 air. As of yesterday, I'm stopping doing this. Because I always thought 4 Tempests +1 will kill a Viking. But apparently that was changed in April or a while ago. Uthermal basically was like, they added a buff to Vikings giving them 10 more health. They used to have 125 health and now they have 135. So 4 Tempers to 132 damage and leave a Viking with 3 health. Even if they have +1, I mean, they do 132 damage, 33 damage a shot. So basically +1 is pretty useless now for anti-Viking, and since mostly all games end in mass Viking, +1 should be seen a lot less often. But if they mass Vikings, I mean, if they mass Cyclone, it's definitely +1 with 3 Tempests one-shotting them. And then I think it's either it's Storm and HT. So if they go Tempest, if they go Viking, you've got Storm, or you go Carrier. I think actually Carrier. I was watching Froby stream yesterday, and Vikings definitely don't do that well against carriers. I thought they'd do better, especially with the nerf to the carriers. But Mass Viking isn't amazing against carrier, so I think I might go 3 Tempers, Oracle, 2 Oracle maybe, see how it goes. Oh no, oh no. I don't want this cannon, I want a better cannon. Well, isn't this a bamboozle? Could you move, please? Thank you. That guy definitely didn't learn to cancel from my stream, huh? Oh shit, that's really not good for my health. Really? He should be killing my cannons right now. Oh, he's got a even nastier plan. Oh my god. That's not good for my health. Holy shit. At least he's not going down the ramp. I think he'll go down the ramp after though, and I will be a dead boy. Oh, I'm such a dead boy. Is he really targeting the Stargate? Why would you target the Stargate though? Well, that's one way to throw a game. Love it. Heck off. 5 kill Void Ray and 2 of them are Cyclones. What a hero. Latch on to me, please. Oh, it's a Viking. This guy, I think, legit threw the game. That shield battery's not going to do too much, most likely, so. Ow. So I'll get +1 now because it seems like he's still making Cyclones, right? He might not be there. Oh, I have no recall. Yeah, look at that. Oi! he's going to land his Cyclones back into my main and try and kill my CC, which I can live with. In fact, I have a recall already. I love this fast recall I have. Oh shit. Didn't expect that.
Mineral field depleted.
Did I just... Oh, I killed my Stargate. Yeah, there he is. Where's my adept? Never happened. No, rocks, please! Incoming supply block. Got him! Uh-oh. Pretty sure he's just got that top left base, but we have to make sure. Might be relevant in a second. Reaper?
Research complete.
PP? I have +2 on my carriers. I see you guys talking about +1. That's ages ago. Circuit. Yeah, I don't know if it's BM. He could just be playing it out. There's a good chance I throw the game. So why not play? He could be trying his hardest. He did say, "Oh my god." Don't. I think that was Stim that we just killed. PP, but I'm not gonna GG. I'm just gonna PP. Got him. Let's have a look at that glorious supply block. This is what I play the late game for. It's for the bit where I go into their main and kill 55 supply depots. Such a good feeling. It was super awkward this part though, where he had Marines left in his main. And I'm trying to clear him out. I'm like, could you leave please? Because I want, what is it? 10 supply depots. So he's going to go down in 80 supply. He's going to go from 95 to 15. The start of the game. Every depot. What a scrappy game though. This is the kind of game we had against Insane. So I'm more prepared against this than I was last year. Like this part of PvT is the bit that I've gotten so much better at. And you actually like, you know, the basis of this strat is printf, and printf doesn't do this. He doesn't get an expansion and play it from there. He ends the game. Either he loses or he wins in this situation. So it's fun. It's fun. Getting dropped, him killing my base, getting +2 on my main. I got +1 later. He did well trying to find weakness in the defense, because I am on static defense. I'm relying on it a lot. So, you know, he kills a Stargate here, and he killed the Stargate there earlier. It took me a while to realize I need to work on that. This 1 HP medevac is having a good... Oh, that's the one we get of the carrier. That was a good moment as well. Yeah, I play this pretty well. I'm pretty happy with this game. I just love getting that. Because if you guys don't know, you throw the interceptors out of the carrier and then you've got a larger range. So you have the latch point where you shoot them out, and then it goes on after that. So you can attack nearby unit and then send it to the medevac behind. And that's very relevant against Terran for that specific situation. Didn't cancel that, but that's the theme of today really, isn't it? So I do target the medevac, but he's a good player, so he knows that's what I'm going for. These medevacs are very hard for him to replace, and they add so much value to his army, because he's stimming all over the place. So getting 100% value out of your medevac energy is similar to getting 100% value out of your shield battery. Like, you're not supposed to have a shield battery that depletes all of its starting energy and then keeps on healing stuff. Like, that is so disproportionate to its cost, the value that it brings to the game, that you know you're doing well. That's why people, you know, as soon as he saw the carry, he's like, I'm going to move this medevac back. So instead, so you can see the attack move was targeting the focusing the medi, and then I was like, never mind. And I've got like 1 interceptor, and then I'm like, now kill, execute, pew, and that's it, done. And he gets mad at this. And loses his other medevac to the Tempest, which I pulled back. They were over here killing the depots, which I left the Zealots on. Yeah, this was a nice game. And then he's super dead. There's a chance that he just catches you out, though. If you're on Tempest carrier and he's just got a reasonable amount of Marines, even if the Marines are a quarter of the value of the units, if he stims under you, these Tempests have too slow attack, and I only had like 2 carriers, so he would have just decimated me. That's why I was scouting the Adept forward, blah blah blah. Don't just A-click over across the map, because the Terrans, they know how to deal with that. And you can see he's like poising around here. If I walk under this, I die. Now, obviously this wasn't stim, it was combat shields. I think during the game I was too focused, I called it stim, even though he's been stimming around for the past 20 minutes. I'm like, I think he's researching stim. No, it was combat shields. Yeah, he killed 2 Stargates, I think. What MMR are we talking? 6.1k. That was 6.1k before he just lost 26 MMR to me, I like to believe. Still though, I gave him the pause and then he BMs me. That's just so rude. On to late game. Mass droppage. Storm Carrier Charge. I think Storm Carrier Charge is pretty safe against everything. I mean, Carrier's just great, especially if you already got +2 on it, and then Storm is great because everything that kills carriers is killed by Storm. So he needs Ghost Marine, which is very difficult to get ghosts out in that situation. Like, try and get a Ghost Academy. He lost his parents due to a Stargate dropping on their heads.
Yeah, I had +2 there. +2 where? Alright, done. Are you streaming when you get back from work, or you'll be too tired? It is 30. It's 30. It's 30 Dano. Cougar, we played him earlier. Okay, I think we can alt-tab after this pylon. No, after the probe. Yeah. Just to get the music back. Whew. Let's see if Cougar metagames me. I think I played this guy in a tournament. I'm like, I think I played this game in a tournament. StarCraft, yeah, that rings a bell. Well, Dan, let's put it this way, right? Oh, shit. Should I meme? I feel like this is a good opportunity to meme. Ow. Do you think that reaches? Yeah, that reaches. I didn't see a cyber when I was running around. Maybe he forgot to put it down. That would be quite the meme. I don't think I know what meme means. I say it way out of context. I hope you guys are enjoying that. Alright, Dan. Yeah, road to 7k, here I go. Oh, no expand.
heck, and Speed Prism could come earlier. Oh! Rip me. Where is his Warp Prism right now? Oh, there it is. Killing my Robo with like 10 Stalkers in my main. Oh, I really need to work on rallying out my Disruptors into enemy units. It's so easy to just change that. And it was ranked, are you kidding me? Why did I have to play ranked for that game? Oh, such a bad game. I just beat a 6.1k Terran with a Cannon Rush, unranked. And then I lose for no reason with that. I wouldn't have memed. Oh, why did I meme? Memed against a metagame. $7,553. What's the significance of that MMR, Talden? Is that the highest anyone's ever been? I would never talk about my god in that way. Prince Hef could be in a coma and I wouldn't call him Budget Grim. Ah, I need to... Yeah, obviously I gotta get that +1. Oh Jesus, that's how you get there. By pulling all your workers off. Keeps you humble. Keeps you humble when you do that. You're like, I'm so good at StarCraft, and then you just do something really stupid. And actually, why did I say that was a metagame from Cougar? I don't think it was. He just likes to cannon rush on that map. Why not? Oh, okay. I'll play a few more games, then I'll have a break. You can see I'm already being a potato. That's twice in the space of about 30 seconds. I double clicked stuff that I didn't need to double click. So I double clicked probes and then pulled them all to the same rock. And then I double clicked my pylons and then cancelled both of them. Streamer, please, no potato. Yeah, I'm afraid the time is coming for me, Steve. Moja. Moja. I'm gonna mod ya. That's my stream's that's my stream's motto. Mod ya. Watch out or I'm gonna mod ya. And then Sticky's gonna sub ya. Pray to the Sticky. Love the Sticky. Oh! I think he just A-clicked all of his SCVs. Ow! Heck. So why does he have SCVs here? Exactly. That's right, you heck now. Yeah, that's true, Muster. I was thinking the same thing. I could have even probably just put 3 pylons on the ramp and ended the game. Yeah, I definitely need to work on killing the debris. Big Moja. Another 6k Terran. Although of course he proxied, which many consider a build order loss. I'm not sure. I think if they skip the Reaper they're ahead. But they didn't need to skip the Reaper. It's 50 gas that stops your factory from coming up as fast. The lift was a bit early. He should lift when 2 zealots get there, or not lift at all and just go all in. Let me kill his SCVs and work on doing damage at my main. Oh balls. I might just 3-gate robo him and pretend to cannon rush. Really? I didn't expect him to do that. Oh, he didn't do that, that's why. That's very funny. I didn't see the factory and base. Just in case it's like a banshee or something crazy. But if it's a proxy, I haven't found it. Which is scary. Jesus, I did not mean to do that. What the fuck? Don't know what happened there with the micro. The fuck? Pull in some of the boys for a cyclone attack. I guess he doesn't expect me to remake the war prison. That's what I think he thinks is happening. Oh, he's got a tank or two. That's a pretty good unit. Oh no! that's a shame. Tank, still one left. 2 left. Jesus, I haven't actually killed one yet. Is that not going to reach? That tank not dying is such a shame. Jesus, zealots, please. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
19 months. You best be working on my 2 years icon.
That's very true. Soon I'll need it. God damn it. Yeah, that tank not dying was a big issue for me. I'm super dead, but maybe I'll get the best disruptor shots in the world and be less super dead than I thought I was. But I have like no Twilight Council or anything to follow up with. Oh! Alright, I guess that's not bad at all. But where's my observer? Like, oh, there he is. Okay. GG. Oh, 2 tank push. I think I realized that he wasn't proxying and then tried to cannon rush him with a forge. Yeah, I think I already saw that. Oh no, I didn't. Look at that. That's very unfortunate. So I wasted a lot of resources here just messing around, and then I scout this barracks, and then I don't realize that this is here anyway and build the forge, which is a shame. Because I've seen everything now, and he doesn't proxy the factory. Although that's what I was confused about, because usually when they do this, you know, he takes 2 gas, so it really looks like he's going to proxy. And then I didn't see the factory, or did I? Yeah, again, we just about don't see this factory here. Damn. Yeah, 19 months. If I do my math correctly, 24 months would be 2 years. And the Musoro, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. FFA? I'm being invited to a free-for-all. Why not? I'll finish us off with a FFA then. Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure if I could react to Forge. I think so, right? Because his barracks would be on the other side of the map. He would have to rally his Reaper over, and the Reaper doesn't do that much damage. So I'd probably got up the cannon, at least one, and denied him a gas for a while. And then I guess we'll just see how much that 400 mineral investment would have been worth the gas that I take from him. And the pressure, right? Like, he's got a base in his base. Who have we got here? A bunch of Reg boys. And some other guys. Okay. I won't go on Discord. It gets really annoying to listen to music while also listening to Discord. Plus, I'd have to speak Russian and you guys wouldn't understand me. Well, yeah, I mean, I assumed that there's going to be an early zealot. So which map is this? Yeah, I assumed it was going to be a Reaper, so I did make a zealot before. Well, I didn't make a Nexus, so yeah, I just made a quick zealot. I'd defend that, and then yeah, because usually what you would do is you'd get the zealot out, and then you'd have minerals for expansion anyway. If it's just a proxy Reaper, right? But in this case, instead of getting a Nexus, we're getting a pylon, a forge, and a cannon, which is the same price as a Nexus, but in his base. So I think you can definitely afford it and still play it against the proxy just fine. The question is, you know, how useful is it actually going to be? I think in that game it could have been fine, but he faked his proxy, so we don't know. But I'm just gonna mess around with stuff like that. I always have questions like that when I'm playing ranked, but I'm not gonna make sure. Tassadar, I have lived in the United Kingdom in England most of my life, but I was born in the Crimea, which is now technically Russia. So I have the passport, and I speak the language, and my whole family speak Russian, so I'm both, basically, dual nationality. And I'm happy to be both. Oh, my Zerg. Okay. You get 20% cost of each enemy unit killed. "10 minutes prep." Well, I guess we should just get some vision for ourselves. Oh wow, is this there's another base right here. I might as well have a look at what he's doing. So I don't get it. You prepare for 10 minutes and then you hold mid. No rush 10 minutes, exactly. Just like Talden and I agreed. I mean, I was going to go for a 16 hatch because I didn't want to get blocked. But who's going to block me? In fact, this drone is going to get so late. I'm going to have to keep making drones. Okay, we got a fast gas on Lysmar. There's a mothership core over there. Freaky. Oh, I was gonna build it there, but then I'm like, there's gonna be a banshee right flying here and just killing my killing my pool as soon as it pops out of like a starport sat there. I hope he does do like a Viking or something. But then he'll do a Viking because he doesn't want to me like Nidus. Actually, I could just swarm host this guy. I could just swarm host my ally, Jesus, my neighbor rather. Oh, I got a Zerg here as well on HTT. I might just have to. Like, what are Speedlings even gonna get for me? Or a Queen. I won't get a Queen there though. Oi! Well, that's gonna make me feel much better about noticing you. Rudeness. Yeah, you better run. You better run. I'm just gonna take the vision. Doesn't seem like a bad idea, does it? I think with Swarm Host, I literally just need a ton of... gas, right? The heck is that I button? There it is. I don't have my hotkey for queens here, unfortunately. Oh, it's all getting exciting. So 6 minutes, right? That's how long we have? Okay, I'm pretty scared. There's actually already loads of stuff out on the map. He can buy on my overload. I don't want that. In fact, I want to spread this out because he doesn't. I don't want him to buy a bunch of things at once. It's very hard to decide how safe or greedy. Like, I don't think I can saturate this nap without dying. Oi! Right, that's it. I was gonna get the other guy, the Terran, first, but that's just sealed the deal, my friend. Do you think that's appropriate for neighbors? Do you think that's neighborly behavior? 3 is probably enough to start doing serious economic damage. Plus I'm super supply blocked as always, so... Alright, well, you asked for it, I'm sorry. You have nothing that shoots air, so I'm just going to fly straight into your mineral line. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's the way it has to be. Oh yeah, like us good units. Oi! Why? Why? I didn't do anything to you. Oh no. Oh boy. Nuclear launch detected. Don't kill yourselves, friends. I'm just defending at this point. Have I got a queen over here? No, I've lost all my queens. Oi! What did I do to deserve this apart from attack you? Oh, I forgot about my hotkey. Why is everyone here? It's preparation time. This doesn't feel like preparation time. It feels like kill Grim time. Luckily locusts are great units and they're free, so I don't even need to macro, it just happens for me. I really do miss my queen button though, because I could have like 10 queens right now. That's how I play Zag. I just mass queens and have a great time. Yeah, you want some? Yeah, that's right. Look at that surround. Look at that handsome as fuck surround. Well, I don't see any red dots here. Gotta kill this guy. What's this purple mother hecker doing? Kind of scared. If anyone has air units, I'm in big trouble. Like, they just need to come over and kill me. But the chances that they will, because I can see what my neighbors are doing. I think we just got bio from Teal. Oh, look at the timing of that spore crawler. Again? I'm worried because I see just medevacs flying around. I'm worried that he's just dropped them. Like he just dropped a ghost and nuke people. Oh yeah, good old damage. Should get some infestors. I have so much gas. I can get neural and have a great time. If anybody does like mass BC or something. This guy just doesn't get it. Locusts are amazing. You don't attack locusts. They're too good. Oh my god, the nukes. And another one. Where are my overlords? Where did I put them all? This guy defends me. I like him. I don't know if it's intentional or not. Oh man. Oh man, I have no things. Fungal, please! Still no fungal, really? Okay, there we go. Oh shit, I need neural so bad right now. Fly, Locust, fly! Oh, I have neural in a second. But I have no heckin' things. Or burrow. Burrow would be so good right now. No, PC, please. Alright, I feel like we're not fighting for mid here, Mr. Licemare. This is just rudeness. Wow, I just made 9 things though. Oh my goodness! My eggs! Me eggs! They're all gone. I should probably just cancel them anyway. I got one. Okay, now we got none. It's time to hold mid. Is no one holding mid? I thought that was the whole point of this. That's fine. I'll hold mid. See if I care. Easy mid. Oh my goodness. Alright, looks like we will rebuild.
Un peu, ouais. Ouais, un peu quand même.
So I don't want to remind Teal that I exist, but I think I can fuck this guy up. I think he's getting wrecked by the other side. It's gonna be a comeback situation. Yeah, he's getting wrecked. Look, the muted guy's wrecking him. Hello, I'm back. Yeah, boy. Getting the ones that don't have things in their mouth first to go and mine. Where is it detected though? That's not very helpful. Oh, I don't have a pool. Can make infestors though. No green, don't scan me. Let me kill blue in peace. No Teal. Teal I don't think gets the point of the game, which is to hold mid. Or maybe he just wants my base. In which case we're just gonna have to give him the best fight of his life. I'm gonna contaminate your things. Your starports, if you behave like this anymore. Yeah, look at him, he's flying his CC over there. You haven't even got it yet. I'm not even dead yet and you're trying to occupy my coffin. Look at him. There's someone in here. I'm gonna neural that if you're not careful. Oh man, he doesn't even have a God, you have to go close up the building to contaminate it. I think I misclicked those lava, yeah I did. Alright, I need burrow. Oh, I'm getting burrow. Heck this guy! What did I do to you other than keep killing your bases? Yeah, I just killed his main and he's come over here. Oi! Oh, there goes my burrow and hatcheries. That's it. We're going for a secret base. Oh no, he's found my secret base! Yeah, that's right. Locust Boy is back. Locust Boy is back. Oh no. He's slaughtering Locust Boy. Where were you guys when I needed you? Blue is like, I'm gonna fuck up this yellow motherfucker if it's the last thing I do. God damn it, I should have got burrow. I should have got burrow real fast. Look at this. I could be saving everything right now. Does he have an overseer anywhere nearby? No! That was my last drone. Well, I can't watch? Oh, that's so sad. You can't watch. I guess I'll rewind then and we'll see, yeah. Nicoractor's won. He is probably the highest MMR player here. This guy is dead. I think that was... who was he? Exo Striker. Yeah, he was the only color not on the map. Other than me. Blue is also dead, but he decided to all in me. Because something about me throwing locusts at him all game. But as I said, I was going to kill this guy first. Because I was scared about Banshees and then BCs. I thought that's what would happen here. So I was going to kill this guy, but then he started biling down my overlords, and I thought, well, you know, you can't just let a man bile down your overlord. There was no need for it either. No need. Jesus, look at Nicorax. What does that show? Bounty. Yeah, that's him. Okay, that's killing stuff. So what was I on before we died, I wonder? Oh, it doesn't show you? Oh, there it is. So I killed 821, and Blue is my neighbor, killed less than me. So I'm going to consider that a victory, because I was 1v1ing him. He was going for his lurker play. Wrecked by Mutas. This guy's far from home. Oh wait, okay, so this was Exo. Oh no, this wasn't Exo, this was the Muta guy. Panic. Zaydasu. Okay. Well, that was fun. I feel like we got gangbanged there a little bit when the BCs came in, and oh no, we were getting like dropped and then ravages from the front. That was pretty scary. This looks fun. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Nicoract is probably the best player here. 5.9k Terran, so I'm not surprised that he just took all the bases and then kept them all. Alright guys, I think I'll call it a night. Thank you very much for chilling with me. I hope you enjoyed the cannon rushing. I have a Ukrainian passport, Sepulturus, and I have a Russian one as well. So I have three nationalities passports, but I consider myself Russian because, you know, in order to get to the Crimea, I can't show them my Ukrainian one. I show them my Russian one. I'm allowed into the Ukraine. Yeah, I still have the passport. Well, I don't think they can blame me for having the Russian passport, right? Electing a comedian? Do you mean the boxer? Or the actual president? I couldn't even tell you who the president was. Yeah, I'm sure I have the Ukrainian passport. I don't think they asked you to give it in when we got the Russian one, but that may be the case. I don't actually remember. It doesn't really get much use. Anyway, let's find someone to host. We got a Florencio. Or a Froby like yesterday. Who have we got? We got All Rock, that's always a good one. Florencio's doing art. We got Sticky's weed stream, if you guys like watching plants grow. Is Ketrock streaming? Yeah, Ketrock's streaming, he's got 175 viewers. He doesn't need my help, that's for sure. I'd rather stream someone of less than 50. Musty. Oh, Casually Explained is streaming as well. He's really entertaining. Well, Ketrock's been around for a long time doing Master Raven PFs, so you know he's been here since Wings doing this kind of stuff. If anything, he should have way more viewers. Why is my accent so English? Well, I was here since I was 4 years old, so I could host Disc, but he's a bit salty when it comes to cannons, so I don't think I should host Disc. Because he's an artist. Fine, I'll host Casually Explained. I think he's kind of new to streaming StarCraft. His YouTube stuff is very amazing. If you guys enjoy funny YouTube videos, then check his YouTube out. I'll host him because I really like him. I haven't hosted him yet, so and then we can say hello from Talden. Yeah. Alright, good night.